Henry was a young man, born beneath these skies, raised on streets he called his own, with hope behind his eyes. Never thought the place he loved would leave him there alone, a stranger in his homeland, a ghost without a home. Blue lights painted shadows on a cold and blackened road. He tried to tell them what had happened, tried to share the load. Said, I've been stabbed, I can't breathe, somebody help me please. But his words fell to the pavement and disappeared with the breeze. They read him all his rights while his life slipped away, as the one who heard him talked about a racist attack that day. Not a word about the knife, not a word about the blood, and nobody seemed to notice he was drowning where he stood. He was just white noise on a black night, another fading signal in the flashing blue light, crying out for mercy, but nobody heard his voice. To the system he was static, he was just white noise on a black night, lost between the sirens and the endless noise. A life was slipping through their hands, a son without a choice, forgotten by the people, sworn to hear his voice. Blood ran slow like rivers through the cracks beneath his feet. Every breath became a battle that he simply couldn't keep. The crowd looked on, the moments passed, the darkness growing near, and all the words he needed heard were swallowed up by fear. A family torn apart by lies of racism, left to bear the pain. Every photograph a reminder that he won't come home again. A future left unfinished, every dream left unexplored, while the silence from the powerful cut deeper than the sword. He kept saying, I can't breathe, but they never changed their course, treating the victim like the traitor and invaders like the saviors. And the night kept getting colder as his strength began to fade, while the people meant to shield him watched his final moments play. He was just white noise on a black night, another fading signal in the flashing blue light, crying out for mercy, but nobody heard his voice. To the system he was static, he was just white noise on a black night, lost between the sirens and the endless noise. A life was slipping through their hands, a son without a choice, forgotten by the people, sworn to hear his voice. Tell me how a man can die while begging to be seen, how the truth can lose its meaning somewhere in between, how a wound can be ignored, how a life can be denied, how the ones who needed saving are the ones who end up dying. Henry's name still echoes where the silence fills the air, a question without answers, a wound that won't repair. And every time his story's told, the world is forced to face the cost of looking through a soul and seeing no human face. He was just white noise on a black night, another fading signal in the flashing blue light, calling out for help until his voice was destroyed. To the system he was static, he was just white noise by the choice. But we'll remember Henry wasn't white noise. No, we'll remember Henry wasn't white noise.